Hi everyone, Matt Stuart here with Coldwell Banker Ronan Realty. I do educational videos for consumers in the Simcoe County area who are looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. If you enjoy the videos and the information that I'm posting, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's much appreciated. We're going to talk to you today about the Bank of Canada rate hike we saw in January. Obviously, here it is again for the 8th time. We had a bank rate and the change was only minimal, which is nice for obviously a change. In December, we saw the bank rates, they went up 0.5. This one they did 25 basis points, so 0.25. So what that does is it shows us a few things. It shows that the number of increases I think are going to be less and less. Like I think the one we saw in January is hopefully going to be the last one for 2023 because I think they've done enough to kind of let's see where the dust settles now. Did 8 in a row. It's a really big deal of what's happening. The good thing is inflation numbers have come in. So being over 8% at the start of the year, now we're starting the year, we're at 6.3% for inflation. So those are promising numbers. It's heading in the right direction, which is what we want to see. So how does that affect you as a buyer, as a seller, as a consumer investor out there? Basically what that does is that rate change affects only the variable mortgage. So keep in mind if you're on your 5-year fixed mortgage or a fixed rate mortgage, that has no effect on you. If you're on a variable mortgage, that's where the play comes in and that's where you're going to see the changes. So for every $100,000 that you have borrowed in terms of your mortgage, so 1, 2, 3, 400, 500,000, whatever it is, that's going to change your payment by $12 per 100,000. So it's not a huge change. Obviously, we've seen lots of rate hikes, so it's been an adjustment throughout the entire year. But I was really pleased when they only did a 25 basis point change. Because for me, that signals balance. They've done a lot. They've kind of put the nail in the coffin, essentially what it is of rate hikes. And now they're going to let the market kind of play out. So I think what it does, it's going to create balance. It's going to create a little bit of stability throughout the rest of the year. And it's also going to lead way for, again, if you watch my bold predictions videos, it's going to lead way for rates to start coming down. Hopefully, if they don't this year, they're going to start coming down by probably early 2024. But I think they're going to start coming down as early as September of 2023. So again, if you're a buyer or seller out there, this sign should be a green light for you. If you're a buyer, great. They did the rate hike. It's going to drop prices again. I think for the next probably 60 to 90 days, you're still going to see a slight decrease. But again, we haven't seen an over amount of inventory come to market. So in the end, real estate, regardless of rates and prices, will always fall back to supply demand. So that supply hasn't really increased that much. So for buyers, you're going to see some really good deals in the next probably 3 to 6 months that I think if you're looking to buy real estate, buy now, get into the market, start looking, talk to your mortgage broker, do those things. Because I think as a buyer, you're not going to have these deals. This is the best time to buy real estate in the next 5 years, in my opinion, because we're only going to see more people come to Canada. Immigration numbers are going to come in around 700,000 people per year for the next 4 years. That's just going to lead to more demand on housing and more pressure on housing. So when that happens, prices tend to increase. Again, if you're looking to sell in this market, now is your best time to upgrade in the next 5 years. So if you live in that single family townhouse, 3 bedrooms, 1,500 square feet, but you have a kid on the way, or now you have your second kid on the way, and you're going to need that 4-bedroom house and that nice subdivision, well, now is the best time. We saw a market correction in Simcoe County of 35%. That home is not going to be cheaper in the next 5 years. So for sellers, now's your chance to, you're going to sell at a bit of a discount, but you're buying at the same discount. And for those buyers on the sidelines and you're waiting for that chance to get in now. If you're worried about the rates, you're like, I don't like where they are, I don't know if they're going to drop, go on a 2 or 3 year fixed mortgage. So you have a fixed payment, it's already set, but then you're not riding out the long term. And then when the rates change, now you're in a position to refinance because you're not locked in for a 5-year term. So again, that's my take on what the Bank of Canada has done. That's my take on the rate change we saw in January. Our next rate hike date is going to come on March 8th of 2023. So I'll post another video then and we'll see what happens from there. And again, I think it's going to be more of a balanced market. There's going to be opportunities for buyers and there is opportunities for sellers out there.